Hello, this is Wmpyr. Okay, so Marco once again asked me a question, so I'm here to try to answer that or just share my 2 cents. Okay, so he's talking about the edge of the hand strike, which is basically a chop, right? And he said they seemed insignificant and weak compared to punches. Only now I notice their power, and I don't know about you, but it seems to me that they can be even more effective than the fist, and certainly less injury prone. Can you comment on the comparison between edge of the hand strikes and hammer fists? As far as are they more effective than fists, once again, my viewpoint is it's just a tool. So, that's like saying a hammer is more effective than a wrench. In what situation, So the right tool for the right situation, that's what I'm interested in. Now, as martial arts people, we need to be crafty. This is no different than a hunter that has to outsmart its prey, right? So what we're doing here, this is combat, so we have to put in thought. There needs to be reason to why a hammer fist or why this. If not, it's just preference. So then it doesn't even matter which one. It's like, why do you do this? I prefer it. I'm more comfortable with it. That's what my teacher taught me, and I haven't looked at anything else. It's preference, right? So if we want to go beyond preference, then we have to have reason. And the easiest, the most basic reason that let me start off with, okay, is if you're going to hit someone like in the head, I say go with a hammer fist. Okay, so boom, boom, go with a hammer fist. Okay, reason being is if you go with this, if you miss, the head can be, there's bone. It can be hard. So then if you miss, your fingers can get hurt, right? So then when is a good time to do this? Right here, this is easier to slip it in, like if you're going into the throat. So, because, they're not going to be like opened up. So they're going to be like this. So then this can slide in better. So that, to me, is the easiest, most basic explanation. Now, I am not an expert with a hammer fist or a chop. So, please, this is just my 2 cents, okay? This is just my advice. So take it with a grain of salt. Now, the other one I can offer is this. With a hammer fist, wherever, collarbone, you hit the hammer fist, and then you could punch, because it's already in a closed fist position. So if you like to punch, then the hammer fist is chained already. You could easily connect it, or you could start with a punch and then go into a hammer fist, and you don't really have to change anything. You don't have to bother about it really, because it's already in a closed position. The other benefit with this is that this is a closed fist, a closed hand, meaning it's the same as when you're holding a weapon. So I like that connection. So this is, if I'm holding a weapon, I could still do a hammer fist. I could still do a punch. Okay, so that's on the hammer fist side of things. Now, with this, the chop, then we're using a similar logic. Okay, so from here, I can connect it to a spear hand. I could connect it to a claw, palm strike, palm slap. If you think about it, there's actually more techniques that you could connect it with. So that would be the benefit of the chop. So I guess it comes down to what do you want to connect it with is what I'm saying. So if you want to punch, then the hammer fist makes more sense. If you want to do any of the other open hand stuff that I said, if you want to connect it with open hand, then chop just makes more sense. So I hope that helps. That's it for now. Thank you for viewing, and take care, folks.